Hey, I really don't want to bother you or anything, but I was just wondering, um, I, remember when you were telling me the other day, when we were at the party that you liked when people played with your hair in class and stuff. So I thought if I could just give you a little bit of like personal attention while there's nothing really happening, that would be gonna be fun. And we haven't really gotten the chance to talk all that much one-on-one, so maybe a little opportunity to get to know each other a little bit better. And if you'd let me touch your face, I'd love to just gently touch your skin, relax you a little bit, and then we'll brush and play with your hair. That sounds okay. Perfect. I think that you have really beautiful skin. Yeah, you do. Your features too. They all really look good together, I think. But I just wanted to know, basic, maybe interesting though questions. You can go as deep or as surface level as you want to answer. Just touching the skin like so. But I was wondering if you have any like nostalgic childhood memories, maybe to do with like toys at all. Thinking about it because I had a few things I wanted to show you depending on your answer is. Okay. Going down the face. Smoothing out there. One of the first things I wanted to show you, it kind of just reminded me of you. I don't really know why. I'm not really sure if this will even resonate, but I found this thrifting, which I know it's a general fun activity most people enjoy, but I thought it was so nostalgic. It's a littlest pet shop house, and I was just wondering, I don't know if maybe if it brought anything with you. It just kind of reminded me of you for some reason. I'll open it up, show you the inside. It's like the pet hospital house. You've got this little lamp for examining the animals. Got the clock. Little pet poster. It calls itself the Get Better Center. I don't know if it was the colors or the design or what. It has all these like flowers and swirls. Those really pretty Easter, springtime colors. It just reminded me of you a lot. But yeah, I wanted to know what was your child? Did you have a child like plushie or a childhood toy that you really loved? I had a blanket, yeah. But tell me about yours. That. Beautiful. What about childhood friends? Do you have any that you're still in contact with, or any that you've drifted from that you remember though? Any stories relating to those people that you hold fondly? Just touching the skin. Just touching the skin. Just a little bit. I actually have another thing to show you. I have two different plushies that I can just quickly show you before we get back to it. But this is a Webkinz. It's new actually though. It's a new Webkinz. But it still has the W paw. and it comes with the adoption codes because Whipkins is still up and running. There's a new one that's a little scary, but the original is still there. They changed some things, which is sad. Do you remember the loading screen with the couch? I loved that. But I bought this just the other day. It's just a white poodle. When I was a kid, I really loved Whipkins so much. And I had a pink poodle. And I even one year got a pink poodle costume for Halloween. And I brought my pink poodle with me. And I was a pink poodle. And it was a very special bonding moment between us two. So it's got like this fuzzy fur on top. Looks like this. Very cute. I'm just in love, personally. I think they're so sweet. And I really like the white with the black face. I think it's really pretty. And then I actually have another nostalgic plushie. Do you recognize it? It's a Phantom from Animal Jam, which is a game I still play today. I love nostalgia. I'd love to know some of your thoughts on it. Once I'm quit ranting about this, but yeah, it's like actually from Wildworks, so it's by Animal Jam. It's real merch. It says there was only 3,213 made. And this is mine. Super cute. Got all the limbs. It was done by Makeshift. I just love it so much. And also the black symbol design I think is really, really lovely. I love it. So those are my two nostalgic plushies, but I really, really want to know, what are you nostalgic for? And then I guess kind of a side question would be, did you ever play any like online MMOE type of games, or were you much of a gamer as a kid? I get that. Yeah, Club Penguin was another one. I did play that too. I miss Club Penguin. It's too bad Disney bought it. I should have put a little bit of chapstick on. I've seen some vintage Club Penguin plushies. I don't know what Club Penguin is, so maybe it's not vintage, but I saw some at an antique shop that I went to, and I really wanted to buy one because they were so cute. And I don't have any Club Penguin merch, and I really did love Club Penguin. Just tracing out your face here, but do go on, I am listening. I like hearing you talk. I think you're very interesting. Just looking. All your features go so well together. Yeah, your eyes are so pretty. The color and the shape of your eyebrows. Nose, bridge, tip, your mouth. You have a really good smile too. Just really, really works all together. I think so anyways, but we can move on. We can start on the hair brushing. I know that that's, I think, like a universal thing that everybody loves. So. Got a hairbrush and everything to try out. Okay. So we're just going to be using this brush just to gently brush the hair out, okay? Just going to grab it like so. And we're just going to be starting from the bottom. I really like this brush. It's got these sort of bristles on the side. It's supposed to help with oil distribution across the hair, and I think it works. So, okay, let's just continue going along here and brushing the hair. Okay. Hopefully this feels nice for you. You definitely deserve it. Okay? Just taking a moment and breathing and settling into yourself and into your day. It's important. I'm really proud of you for everything that you've been accomplishing as of late. I think that you've been doing such a good job just in general. So, give yourself a little win, you know? You're a very hard worker, and you're very smart, and you're very kind. I think that you deserve it. Plus, you always dress so cool. I mean, I think your style alone should give you enough credit to take a moment for yourself. I think so. Sometimes it's so, you do it so, subtly, but so, perfectly. I don't know how you do it. I think that you're the coolest person I've ever met. It seems like you don't even have to try. It's, effortless. I think you have slight advantage to everyone else too, considering your bone structure is to die for. I don't know what you're talking about. I think your bone structure is so stunning that you were just destined to be so cool. Hopefully the brushing feels nice. I actually also have another brush that I can use so we can kind of compare and contrast, and you can tell me which one you like better. We can also just use my fingernails too. Let's do a few more. Focus on the feeling of your hair being brushed. The brush gliding through each strand, starting at the scalp, giving you a bit of massage. Going down to your neck, down your back. Okay, let's do it again. Focusing. Okay, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of a waterfall. Do you hear it? I think it sounds like a waterfall, yeah. Then I have this little tiny baby adorable comb. It's wooden. Start at the scalp. Go down to the neck. Just focus on how that feels as well. I'm glad that it feels good. Down the neck. You can also kind of brush the hair behind the ear as well. It's a little bit easier with this brush. along the nape of the neck. You have such cute ears. No, I love the shape of them and the way they kind of stick out like that. It's so cute. And the color of your hair, it's so perfect. It's just perfect for you. I love it. And the style too. Cute little ear. Using my fingers a little bit here as well, which is kind of, I guess, the question. Do you prefer that one or the first one or my nails? They're excellent for like massages and then brushing the hair and like starting at the scalp. You could use like a bit of a more firm pressure all the way down to the neck and the back. Or I can use like a really strong pressure as well to really get deep sensations like that. Or it can be much lighter, like that. Barely gliding across the hair follicles, just gently tickling the neck. Like that. So you have to decide which one do you prefer. Which one is the most relaxing? Just sort of tuck the hair behind the ear. Right, there's so many things I've wanted to know about you. I forgot to keep asking the questions, I guess, the more personal ones. Like, what is your family like? I always wanted to know. Yeah. Like, who are your guardians? What's your relationship with, like, mom, dad? Have any siblings? Are you one of those families that, like, are close with your cousins? Not so much. Why or why not? I've always wanted to know. Well, you seem like you're a very loyal person, so I figured family would, whether it's good or bad, have an impact on your life, yeah. Makes sense. What was your childhood like with your family specifically? Really? Just parting the hair, doing a little scalp check to relax you, but you can keep talking if you want. When you were a kid, did you have a lot of nightmares, or do you dream at all? Even today, like, do you remember your dreams? I know some people don't. Do you remember what you dreamt about last night? do you think dreams like have any sort of meaning, or are they just sort of random, or maybe just something in our brain trying to process, or do you think that they can like tell the future? Speaking about more metaphorical dreams, do you have any plans for the future? Like, maybe not even plans is the right word, but like any extreme goals or desires, like something that maybe you don't even really think is possible, but like you really would hope that one day you could do or experience? I think that's sweet. I think so. No, it suits you. Okay, now more realistic, grounded goals or dreams for the future. What do you plan or hope the future to hold for you? What about traveling? Have you done a lot of traveling before? In the past? Do you hope to travel in the future, you know? Any travel dreams? Do you like to travel? Just trying to tuck your hair behind your ear. Getting a tight tuck, like so. Okay, if you had to describe yourself in three words, how would you do it? Okay, if you can come up with more words, I'd love to hear it, and if you can't come up with 3 words, I get it. Don't worry. Okay, how do you think that your friends would describe you? If your friends could describe you in 3 words, how do you think they would describe you? Just gonna give you a little massage near the temples. So, actually, you know what I have? I have this essential oil that I can apply to your temples and your ear. Let me just go ahead and do that. But go on, tell me how your friends would describe you. Oh, it smells really good, yeah. I really like it. I'm gonna go down behind the ears. Down the neck. Let's go on to the temple. Just gonna massage your temples. I find this really helps with headaches. Yeah, I'm prone to getting headaches. I don't know about you. Gentle massage can really help, especially along the eyebrows. Right here could be a really big pressure point for me. Yeah. I could do a little bit of like acupressure along your ear, actually, I have this little wooden tool. Could do a tiny bit of like, can you feel that? Yeah, that's like supposed to be a spot right there, just underneath the fold of it. And I think there's like another one down there. Does it feel tender? Maybe one right there. Does that feel tender? Yeah, I really want to research more about it because it could be helpful to know. A little bit of pressure. Yeah, they're good spots to know. I'll do it to your other ear as well, just for symmetry's sake. Okay, let's see. How would you describe your friends in 3 words? And I want to do this in like a broad kind of way, like what kind of qualities do you look for in a friend kind of thing. Just applying the pressure. It's kind of awkward, but hopefully it will feel relieving. Yeah, it kind of feels like a deep breath, in my opinion. Getting out oxygen to just feels very similar, like blood flow. You can feel it. Yeah. But go on. You seem very wise about the whole thing, I think, about relationships and stuff. I think you're very intelligent. You should give yourself more credit. What would you say your main aesthetic is? If you could. It can just have to be a real aesthetic. You can just use fake words or anything that you want. I can see it. What about your room? Do you think your room matches that aesthetic? I always struggle with that. Like, I think the hardest part is like slowly growing up and then realizing that like you weren't the person that you thought you were gonna be when you were like 13, I guess. Sometimes you want to hold on to that idea of yourself because it's like nostalgic and because it's still a part of you, you know. But you also want your room and your life and yourself to reflect who you are today, I guess. Wonder if it ever changes, or if I'll be 60 and I'll have all these ideas of my past self and who I want to be today and who I want to be in the future, and like each one I'll hold on to. Like it's so special, you know. I really like braiding your hair. Not particularly well or anything. I just like braiding it. I could do a fishtail braid. I could do a fishtail braid. I always loved when people played with my hair. What about you? Do you really like that? Okay, I'm not doing a very good job at this. That's okay. I don't think I've ever, I can't remember the last time I've given somebody else a fishtail braid. Like, I do it to myself a lot. I have this habit. I can show you. I'm sure you've noticed, but, well, not that you would notice me, but it's just that I do it so often that I think anyone who's ever, like, been in the same room as me has probably noticed, but I braid my hair a lot when I'm nervous, when I'm fidgety, when I'm thinking, anything like that. I twirl it too. Always done that. I really like feeling the like blunt ends of my hair, like especially like after it's been cut or after it's got like a little bit of like moisture to it. Feels very nice when the hair's like smooth. I like braiding hair with nails though, it makes parting extra easy. Hopefully I'm not tugging on your hair at all. I want to be relaxing you, not causing you any discomfort, obviously. Almost done here. Just about something like that. It's not very good. Let's just break that. But I normally go for the hair behind my ear and I pull it forward. And oh, I think I have one of your strands of hair on me. Just put that down. Try and section it out. It's a little bit harder with nails. I normally don't have nails when I'm doing it. I'll just sit there. It's also a little bit difficult because I've got a charm on my nail currently, on my middle finger. But I just braid it, and then I break it, and then I do it again, or I'll try and find like a strand of hair, a thinner strand. And then I twirl it like this, twirl it on my finger, or I'll create a loop. Oh, it's definitely difficult with press-ons. Twirl it with the loop, and then I put it on my ring finger, I guess, huh? Oh, this is impossible. No, it's so sad I can't even do it. I never realized I couldn't do it with press-ons on, but that's what I do. I just twirl it around my finger a bunch and then I create loops. I do it a lot. But it's quite relaxing. Just get a section. Twirl and twirl and twirl. I can kind of do it. This is how I create the loops. It's much easier with your hair. It's still not perfect, but I create loops and then I loop it onto the ring finger. Like so. And you can kind of just do that. Oh no, my press-ons. Okay. Anyways. I guess I should let you have a life and not just steal all your time up. But thank you for letting me give you some personal attention today, and thank you for answering all my pressing questions. I really appreciate it. I think that you're really cool, so hopefully we can see each other around sometime.